everyone, my name is Danielle and I'm the Collections Manager and Curatorial Associate here at the Art Gallery of Alberta. While we remain closed to the public to help curb the spread of COVID-19, I'm here to lead you through a small virtual tour of one of our fabulous exhibitions called Leiden, circa 1630, Rembrandt Emerges. 2019 marked the 350th anniversary of Rembrandt's death, and this was celebrated around the world with exhibitions and new publications about the artist. This exhibition was organized by the Agnes Etherington Art Centre at Queen's University in Kingston, Ontario, and we're very fortunate to have it here in Edmonton at the AGA. So this show looks at the early years of Rembrandt, when he was first establishing himself in his hometown of Leiden. While we tend to associate the artist with Amsterdam, it was really in Leiden where he returned to after his art education, and he established his first studio at the age of 19. It's also where he first began to experiment with a style and technique that we now know and love the artist for. In Leiden, he also took on his first pupils. So this exhibition also includes work by Rembrandt, but also by his mentors and teachers, by his colleagues, and by his students. So it really looks at the network that he was invested in his home city. Leiden was so important to his identity that for several years, he signed his works with the monograph RHL, which in English stands for Rembrandt, son of Herman of Leiden. So he was really identifying himself with the city. And this was a savvy form of promotion because it would have appealed to collectors who lived outside of Leiden in the rest of Holland, and no other artists were really doing this at the time. Now, there are a few key things to know about Leiden to help set up the context of this exhibition. First of all, it was the center of higher education in Holland. Leiden University is the oldest in the country, and Rembrandt himself was actually registered there at the young age of 13 or 14. Related to this, there was a really active printing industry, so Leiden was really a book-loving city. And lastly, the other major industry was the textile trade. So in several of the artworks in this exhibition, you'll see a focus on fine woolen cloth and really ornamented textiles, which would have appealed to the citizens of the city and to a collecting class who were making their fortune in the textile trade. So that's my brief introduction, and I hope you'll join me as we look at some of the highlights of this exhibition.